Hello everyone and welcome to another video. Cassandra would like to introduce you to Rui Virgil, who apparently is under the illusion that he's called Jeffery Maldini. Hello, he said. Good afternoon, said Cassandra. Afternoon, he said. It's 10 a.m. in Chicago right now. Where do you live, Cassandra? I live near Bury St Edmunds in England, she said. Oh, all right. Nice to meet you, Cassandra. How about you tell me about yourself? Oh my goodness, what do you wish to know? She asked. Anything interesting about you, Cassandra? I have no idea what you'd find interesting, and it's time for me to take the dogs for a walk. What do you do for fun? He said. Kind of work you do? Hobbies, etc.? All right, text me when you get back. I run the family estate, she said. I don't have time for hobbies. Oh, nice. Well, I'm into home remodelling / gym instructor. Seems you're a dog lover. I have a cat, a Maine Coon. Are they those really huge cats? Said Cassandra. Yes, he said, sending a photograph of a cat. Or, said Cassandra, she or he is gorgeous. When you say you do home remodelling, do you mean you're a builder? Thank you, he said. His name is Blaze. How many dogs do you have? I have 3, she said. No, sweetheart, he said to someone he's just met. We renovate existing structures to give it a new look by replacing counters, painting, new floors, etc. OK, you're a painter and decorator, asked Cassandra. How long have you been managing the family estate business, he said. I've been helping run it for nearly 30 years. I ran it with Daddy while he was still alive. He passed away 10 years ago, so I've been running it since then. I'm specialised in new floor and decorations, he said. OK, said Cassandra. I'm sorry for your loss, Cassandra, he said. That's very kind of you. Wow! 30 years is a long time. Proud of you. It must be really stressful and time-consuming. It's my life, and has been for most of my life, said Cassandra. Very true, he said. You look so gorgeous. Had to say hello to the beautiful lady, LOL. Hope I'm not trespassing. Not at all, said Cassandra. All right, he said. How old are you, Cassandra? I'm 62. How old are you? She asked. I'm 43, he said. Hope that's not a problem. Why would it be a problem? Asked Cassandra. Some would say it is a problem, as I'm way younger than you. But as they say, age is just a number. I'm only talking to you on Facebook, said Cassandra. I'm not planning to marry you. I know, Cassandra. Just saying. But you can never tell. LOL, he said. Do you have kids? No, I don't have any children, she replied. Good morning, Cassandra. Good morning. Good morning, beautiful. Hope you slept well. It's the middle of the afternoon. Oh, it's morning over here. It's 9:51 a.m. Aren't you working? She asked. I work on contracts. I just got a couple of mails to do. You mean you don't have any work right now? What about your gym work? Just got off the gym, he said. Having my coffee now. And he sent a photograph of a ripped man. Were you running classes? She asked. Yes, had a session with my client, he said. Hello, and good morning, beautiful, he said, the next afternoon. And here we go again. It's mid-afternoon, said Cassandra. Hello, Cassandra, he said the following day. Good afternoon, she said. You barely text back, he said. And what do you expect me to text you? So far all you've said is good morning 3 times and hello. It's really slow communication between us on Facebook, he said. How about we exchange numbers and text better? I don't give my phone number to people I haven't met in person, she replied. I understand, but I can't come to England right now. We'll have to get to know each other better before we meet up. What are you babbling on about? Said Cassandra. I'm quite sure that it's not necessary for you to come to England just to have a conversation with me. I don't recall even suggesting that we meet up. I think you must be confusing me with someone else. I just said that because you said you can't give your number out to people you haven't met in person. Oh, you think that coming to England is the only alternative? She said. I'm sure you could call me on here if you wish to. If you like, I can call you. And so she called him. Hello.
Hello?
Hello, there you are. You see, it's quite unnecessary for you to come to England just to talk to me.
I feel like you don't find me interesting enough.
You haven't said anything for me to answer so far, apart from good morning and hello. What were you expecting?
I understand. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you very much.
You have a nice voice.
Thank you very much, that's very kind of you.
You're welcome.
So tell me about the work that you do as a painter and decorator.
Uh, I've been helping my dad run this business for 10 years now.
Oh, okay.
hmm
And what kind of business does your father run?
Basically, can I call you back?
Of course you can.
All right.
Hello
Hello.
again.
My mom's nurse came over, so I had to go meet her.
Okay, you were going to tell me about your father's business.
Yeah, we into home remodeling, and I'm a gym instructor.
Oh, that's right, you told me, yes.
hmm
So how do
I love your accent,
you find time to do both gym instructing and remodelling?
by the way.
How do you find time to do both
hmm
gym instructing and remodelling?
Well, I just have I work based on contracts, so most of the time I'm less busy, and I just go into gym instructing. I have a couple of clients over here.
Okay, just a couple of clients. How do
hmm
you earn enough money to survive if you only have 2 gym clients and the occasional building contract?
My dad started this, so when he passed, I just took over from him, and I've been doing this for I think 10 years now.
Yes, where do you live? Do you live with your parents?
Yeah, I still live with my mom.
Yeah, okay, I see. So you don't need to earn very much because you don't have a place of your own.
hmm
Well, that's very lucky of you.
Thank you. So, how has work been?
Oh, it's been quite a busy day this morning. Some of our cattle escaped and it was quite a palaver getting them back. We had to go and find a local farmer with his tractor to help us.
Mm, all right.
So I finished up having to mend the fence where they'd got out. So boring. And fairly shortly I need to go into
So,
town to do some shopping because we're running out of feed supplies for the chickens.
all right. Do you live alone?
I have a housekeeper who lives on the top floor.
All right. That's nice.
You know, she's been there for a long.
You.
She's been with me for a long time. I think she's probably been with me for over 30 years.
Oh, that's a long time.
It is. So why do you still live with your parents at your age?
My mom's she's still alone, so she finally had let me go, and it's a big house over here, so I just stay with my mom till I get married or something before I move out.
Well, that's very nice for you, but I really do think that you ought to be working a little more, slightly longer hours so that you can save up for a place of your own, don't you?
hmm You're right. You only have I think one picture on your profile. Do you mind sending me more pictures of
Yes, I
you?
do. I don't send photographs to people that I haven't met online.
Mm. All right. I was thinking. I thought you didn't find me interesting.
Well, that's very kind of you. So what was all this nonsense about needing to come to England in order to talk to me? I never heard such ridiculousness in all my life.
You said you don't give your phone numbers to people you haven't met on the phone. So I'm
That's
going.
absolutely correct, I don't.
So I'm going. Maybe we need to get to know each other better before I can come over to England. That was just a suggestion.
Oh, okay. How are you going to afford to come over to England if you're hardly working?
I can book a plane ticket to come over there. It's never a
Oh,
problem.
okay. I suppose your mother will pay for you, will she?
She definitely she'll pay for me,
Oh, well, that's
and I have the money to pay for myself
oh,
too.
that's good. That's very good.
hmm
Well, you're welcome to come and visit any time you like if you'd like to come to England.
I would love to come over to England. I've never been to England before.
Oh, well, I'm sure you'd like it here.
Mm. Maybe maybe when we get to know each other better, maybe I'll come over someday. You never know.
Well, one never knows. Life can lead one down unexpected paths sometimes.
uh
So, what are you doing today? Are you working today?
I just got a couple of meals to do,
So, I beg your pardon, a
and
couple of what to do?
meals.
Meals? You're cooking?
No, I said meals. I'm sending messages to some of my clients,
Oh,
and I'll need to go to the store to get a couple of stuff.
oh, is that all you're doing today? What do you do when you're not working? Sounds terribly boring.
When I'm not, I just watch movies. I dine out with friends, and I just have a chat with my moms because she's like my best
So,
friend.
basically, you're just lazy.
Mm. I'm not
Well, it
lazy.
sounds like it to me. I hope you're
When
not going to be like that if you come over here.
do you have workers?
Not at the moment, no, but sometimes we need to hire people.
All
We used to
right.
have an estate manager when Daddy was alive, but I haven't had one for many years. But I may have to take one on fairly soon because I do find as I'm getting older that I can do less and less of the hard manual work myself. So we do have an old cottage on the estate which needs doing up. I might get that done up and hire someone.
All right.
Perhaps you could come over and do the cottage up for me.
That would be nice.
Perhaps you should send me a quote. It's got 3 bedrooms, a downstairs bathroom, a kitchen that needs completely refitting, and a living room with an open fire and a small garden. If you could send me a quote, then if you come over, then perhaps you could do the work while you're here.
Oh, all right. Can you send me a picture of or?
Of course I can.
All right, please do.
And I'll send you the floor plan as well.
All right, please. Take the time to send me a picture of
I
it.
will do.
All right. So it was nice having a phone conversation with you.
Well, it's nice to talk to you at last.
Thank you.
Anyway, I need
So I
I,
have
I
to
need to
go.
get on because I need to go to the feed suppliers before they close.
All right. You drive safely.
I'm
All
sure
right.
that I will do. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Okay then, bye for now.
Bye.
Some flowers to brighten up your day, he said, when the call had ended. That's very kind of you, said Cassandra. Thank you. It's a pleasure, Cassandra, he said. Love your voice, by the way. At least she sounded as if she was awake, which is more than you did, mate. I can literally listen to you all day, LOL, he said. Cassandra ignored him. Hello, Cassandra, he said the next morning. How are you doing this morning? Good morning, she said. Hope you slept well. Of course I did. Glad to hear, he said. Any plans for the day? I have to go into town after lunch to see a financial adviser about the family trust, she said. While I think of it, this is the cottage that needs renovating. And she sent a photograph that she'd pinched from the internet, so I won't show it to you, of a derelict cottage on a hillside. Definitely not in East Anglia, which is where she lives, because that part of the UK is flat. It has 2 bedrooms upstairs. The kitchen needs replacing, and the bathroom needs replacing. Could you give me a quote for the work, please? I think it probably needs a new roof as well. I need pictures of the bathroom and the room to know what needs to be done, he said. Everything needs doing, said Cassandra. The old fittings were removed a few years ago. It's just an empty room. It measures 8 foot by 6 foot. The kitchen is 10 foot by 7 foot. The fittings were removed from there as well. The living room is 12 foot by 15 foot, and upstairs there are 2 bedrooms. One is 12 foot by 15 foot, the same as the living room, and one is 12 foot by 10 foot. Looking at it from the outside, he said, it needs a new roof. It needs a lot more than that, mate, and it needs painting as well. I'll need to access it myself in person. Then you'll have to come to England, she said. I will send samples on previous works I've done. Yes. When will you want this to be done? As soon as possible, said Cassandra. I really need to hire a new estate manager, and I can't do that if we don't have a house for them. All right. What's your budget? He said. That's why I'm asking you to quote for the work, she said. I need to know how much it will cost. What do in USA is different from the UK, he said. We work with square metre. It depends on how luxurious you want the cottage to be. It costs $30,00 for a full house refurbishment in the USA. You'll have to let me know what your budget is for the project. Is that $30 or $3,000? She asked. $3,000, he said. 3,000? said Cassandra. That sounds acceptable. When can you start? I'll check on the available flight to England and get back to you, he said. OK, thanks. Available flight would be on Tuesday, he said. OK, which airport will you fly to? I'll be coming over with 2 of my employees, he said. OK. Gatwick Airport. OK, I can come meet you. What time will you arrive and which airline will you be coming on? All right. We'll need to talk about my accommodation. There's plenty of room in the house for you all. We have 5 spare bedrooms, said Cassandra. Norwegian Airlines, he said. All right. You'll need to make a down payment. Where should I make a down payment? asked Cassandra. Me and my employees can't fly all the way to England without a down payment. That's the policy, he said. May I see your full T&Cs, please? She asked. I'll have to go to the office for that. My work ethicists are very simple. I will need to put a couple of things in place before I and my employees fly. OK, I have no idea what ethicists means. Is that what you call T's and C's in the US? Yes, he said. OK. When will you be ready for the down payment? He asked. When I've seen your ethicists, she replied. All right. Can I send the T&Cs as an electronic document to you, or a hard copy? He asked. Are you there? I'm here. You can send them electronically. You can attach them here. Sorry for the late response, he said. I had an urgent call. And he sent her the terms and conditions of a remodelling company. Thank you, said Cassandra. I'll print that out and read it. All right. I'll be waiting for your response, he said. Good evening, said Cassandra a bit later. I read your document. It seems OK. All right. Thank you. Good morning. Good morning, she said. Are you still planning to come on Tuesday? This was on Sunday. If you are, could you give me your flight number and let me know what time you're due to land? Yes, I still have the intention of coming on Tuesday, but you have to make a part payment for me to sort my employees coming with me. Oh, OK, what kind of part payment? Since we agreed on $3,000, you'll have to make a down payment of $1,000. OK, said Cassandra. How should I pay? Can you make a bank transfer? Of course I can. If you give me the details of your company's account, I can transfer the money. All right, he said. Also, she said, can you remind me of the name of your company, please? And so he gave her the name of the company that actually was on the T's and C's. She was trying to catch him out. Thank you, she said. All payments are made into the company secretary's account for now. Due to cash flow issues and budget limitations, it will be rectified soon. Just what your potential clients want to know, isn't it? That your company isn't solvent. Oh, why do you have cash flow issues? Asked Cassandra. The company, in recent times, has spent more than it's making because of workers' salaries and buying of equipments, and a lot more and it happened that we haven't been able to make so much to balance what we've spent. In that case, I'm not sure the right company for me, she said. I don't wish to employ a company that's bankrupt. I will look for someone more local. That doesn't have anything to do with my company's competence, he added hastily. You know how business works. Things don't always turn out how you expect all the time. I promise to give my best, Cassandra, if you give me this opportunity. I do know how business works, she said. In the UK, trading whilst insolvent is legal. I will make the down payment when you arrive on site, and not before. Otherwise, I have no guarantee that you'll not just take the money, use it to pay off your bills, and never arrive in the UK. I'm a businessman, he said, who does not wish to tarnish my company's image. You've already done that, mate. Too late. Perhaps this is a great opportunity, and an honour to work for you. I promise I'll be there on Tuesday with my employees to give you the best. OK, she said. Let me know your flight number and the time you'll be arriving so I can meet you at the airport. You'll have to make the part payment, he tried again, which I am to use in making arrangements for my employees, who will be coming with me. I will send you the flight details immediately I get them booked. I think I made it perfectly clear that I will not be making any payment until you arrive on site, she said. OK, thanks, said our scammer, trying to think of a further excuse for getting money from her. Please give me the flight number and arrival time. This is the third time I've asked. I can't book flight tickets because you haven't made a part payment. That's what is used in making flight arrangements for my employees. If you're not comfortable with that, it's fine, Cassandra. Thanks. If you tell me which flight you can come on, I'll purchase the tickets for you, she said. It's obvious, he said. You have so much doubt about me and my company, Cassandra. Business doesn't work out without trust. I send you my T&Cs. The down payment is part of my policy, not my clients paying for flight tickets. Thanks. In that case, I think it would be better if I employed a local company, she said. Thanks for your time. Thanks, he said. Have a great day. So, any plans for the day? He asked, a bit later. I just got back from taking the dogs for a walk, replied Cassandra. What kind of plans do you think I might have? What are your plans for the day? OK, he said. Maybe go to the beach, or go see a friend. I'm not surprised your company has cash flow issues, said Cassandra. You really don't seem to do very much apart from laze around, which I find most surprising for a mature man. LOL, no, I'm not lazy, Cassandra, he said. That's what I do for fun. I've been putting in much effort ever since my dad left the business for me. You told me you don't have any work right now, and that you only work when you have contracts, she said. Most decorators I know locally are so busy they find it difficult to fit in new customers. I can only assume that you are at best an incompetent tradesperson that people don't wish to employ. These words are really hurtful, Cassandra, he said. You mean they're true, she replied. Even your so-called gym work only has a couple of customers. Give me a chance to prove to you I'm not lazy, Cassandra, he said. I promise to do my best. Gym is what I do on the side. I've always loved the gym. That's entirely up to you, said Cassandra. If you manage to arrive on Tuesday, and let me know when you'll be arriving, then you'll get your chance to prove yourself. I really want to prove myself to you, Cassandra. I just need a down payment. That's all. I can't come all the way to England without a down payment. I promise I won't disappoint. Give me a chance. I think I've made myself 100% clear, replied Cassandra. I will not make any payment unless or until you arrive in the UK. I'm more than willing to buy the air tickets for yourself and your employees, but I will not be sending you any money. OK, said our defeated scammer. I'm working outside USA. That's the policy. You have to make a down payment for me to sort my employees out. Since it's not fine by you, it's OK. And our man disappeared. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel. Please share the video. And please comment down below. And I'll see you again in another video.